RaTv. I am not black.
How the new earth is here and how we shifted into 5D. Make sure you watch it to the end and let me know what you think in the comments below.
The shift has manifested, y'all. Like, we have now ascended physically. Our physical realm is no longer 3D. It is 5D. And that's the only frequency that it will support right now. 5D and above. And I'm not even lying to y'all. If you are neglecting your spiritual health, your physical health is going to be affected. Period, point blank. There's no way to get around it. There's no way to cheat it. There's no way, none of that. We are being forced to evolve and ascend and do the work. And if you want to be hard-headed and you want to be, and you want to choose not to do that, you want to slack and you want to, do other things to serve that lower self. Because if you ain't serving your higher self, you're going to be serving your lower self, right? You're going to feel the effects of that physically. You're going to feel lazy. You're going to feel tired because you're not going to have energy. Because you're vibrating too low for the planet now. It's real. This is what everybody's been talking about, this shift that's happening. There is a new earth and we are existing on it right now. And if you are still vibrating low, especially for those of y'all who identify as a star seed, or you identify yourself as a spiritually gifted or spiritually inclined person, and you choosing, because you have a responsibility here that you've placed on your higher self has placed on you, which is like you placing it on yourself basically, but you have a higher responsibility since you do have these gifts and these abilities and these perceptions. So you're gonna feel it. And I know this personally because I've been feeling it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'll be transparent with y'all. I haven't been doing the work on myself the ways that I need to. I've been slacking in a lot of different areas, a lot of different ways. I had a routine for myself that was serving me very well, that was serving my higher self, working out, fasting, journaling, meditating, yoga, the whole nine. I've been slacking on all that. And I've been feeling that too. I haven't been eating things that I need to be eating, and I've been feeling that. Just feeling low. And you're going to feel it physically now. It's not just spiritually. You're going to feel bad or have a guilty conscience. Like, I need to do this. No, you're going to feel it physically. Like, my body's been feeling very tired, super lazy, and I'm not a lazy person at all. Like, that's nowhere in my character, if anybody knows me. But I've been feeling lazy. I haven't been having energy to sustain my life, y'all. It's real. This planet cannot sustain that type of life force anymore. You're going to feel the effects. You're going to have either headaches or aches, body aches, cramps, pain, stomach aches, abdominal pain, your gut, you need to cleanse. You listen to your body because your body's alive and it's talking to you, just like this earth is. And if you're not vibrating, you got to be vibrating on at least the same frequency as Mother Earth, if not higher. That's the only way that you're going to truly have a pleasurable experience here. And the only way that you can vibrate that high is by doing the work. And all work doesn't feel like work. Sometimes the work is to just choose not to make a decision. Instead of, ordering pizza for lunch, you decide to fast. Just that right there is getting you on a higher frequency. It's self-control, it's self-discipline, and you're intentionally choosing to fast to serve your higher self. So just doing little stuff like that is the work. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional with everything that you do. You have to be calculated in everything that you do. If you just allow yourself to stay stagnant and to just be impulsive and just do things because you feel like it, you're not really thinking about the consequences that are coming with this, or you're not really considering how this is going to affect you or make you feel, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything, because that's where we're at right now. It's real, and it's happening in real time. So if you have been feeling low, you've been feeling off, you don't know why, your body feels weird, you've just been tired, you've been lazy, you've been sluggish, it's not for no reason. Okay? We have to connect to our heart chakras, and we have to do things that we actually want to do out of love for ourselves and for our lives. Not just that we feel like we have to do and we're forcing ourselves to do, but things that we actually want to do because we're moving in that love for our higher selves. So your heart chakra has to be open right now. Your crown chakra has to be open right now. All of your chakras need to be open and unlocked and balanced, you know what I'm saying, right now, of course, but specifically that heart chakra, so that you can make sure that you're doing things out of love and that you're not steady forcing yourself to do things, because we as a people, as a consciousness, as a race of human beings, we've been forced to do so many things that we don't want to do for so many generations, that now that we are finally consciously evolving physically as well as spiritually, we don't want to do that shit no more. Our body, our spirits, our souls are tired. They're literally tired. You know how many souls have been recycled and came here and been slaved out and pimped out, and then we die and then we come back into this damn realm because we ain't mastered ourselves enough? That's been happening for hundreds of years, y'all. Almost thousands of years. More years than we can even count, you know? And so now that we finally have evolved here in this realm, we have to get out. We had to learn how to get out of survival mode. And that's something that we have to learn collectively, individually and as one. And so since the split is manifesting here physically more every single day, it's very imperative, y'all, that you take yourself serious, you take your life serious, and that you stay intentional with yourself, that you're moving in love for yourself, that you're really healing, doing this work on yourself so that you can have a pleasant experience here and really experience that.
When you see shit like this, you will say CGI, or you will say your government, Project Bluebeam. When if they had this type of technology and they had this type of ability or capability, 9/11 would be a piece of cake. You have the slightest idea of the times that we are currently in. The TIME, the time, the space in which we are in at this moment. We are in the precipice of the Great Awakening. We are on the cusp of the Great Revealing. The revealing of genetics, of our genes, of every living organism genes on this planet. There will be no lies, no deception. There will be no more manipulation about who and what you are. You will have to stand in the light. You will no longer be able to sit in the dark. You will no longer be able to use weapons of destruction to cover up or hide your lies, manipulation in your existence. You will no longer be able to use chemical warfare, biochemical warfare through foods, medications, medicines that is poison to keep us in a docile infant state. You will have to think, you will have to use that complex organism that sits on your fucking shoulders. You will have to use that more than you use your physical body. We will be returned to an infant state. We will be returned to an infant state where you will absorb and relearn who you truly are, and you will be happy doing it. We will no longer walk hand in hand with a lie. We will no longer walk hand in hand with just death. We will walk hand in hand with death and life. We will have an honorable death, or we will live correctly, righteously, as individual species and collectively here on Mother Earth. I value and appreciate you all. Abundance and gratitude.
Peace. I'm going to be explaining a few signs that you have shifted into 5D consciousness. One of the signs that you have shifted into 5D consciousness is that you have a low tolerance for food. You may notice that you're not eating as much as you normally would. So like eating things that will lower your energy, you have a low tolerance for it. So like going out to McDonald's or eating fast food in general, you know, you may notice yourself drinking more water and eating more fruits and vegetables. You probably don't have an interest in meat or any processed food. Another sign that you have shifted into 5D consciousness is that you're more in tune with nature. So like the animals is more attracted to you. The next sign is that you have no tolerance for drama. You're not trying to be around any low vibrational energy. You're not trying to be around anybody that has negative thoughts and try to pass their thoughts on to you. Anything that you think becomes your reality. So if you think highly of yourself, you think positively about yourself, your reality is most likely going to be positive. And if you think negatively about yourself, your reality is most likely going to become those negative thoughts, those low negative energies. Let's raise our vibrations and like and follow for more.
What's going on with the world, y'all? Like, what timeline have we stepped into? Look at this light show in Kentucky, y'all. This looks like what sciatica feels like. I mean, look at this thing, y'all. And there's no noise. It's silent. It's literally silent. Wow. All over the world. And this over here in Armenia. I mean, there's gotta be something there because it catches. Look at that. Look, there's like something right there. And where it explodes, look. Wow. Yeah, there's something right there. There's literally something right there, y'all. Huh? And more crazy things happening on Earth, y'all. Look at this. This is in Florida. Why is the ground moving like this in Florida? And it looks like there's water underneath the ground. I mean, obviously, but still, it looks like the Earth's heartbeat. Y'all see this? You guys ever heard of the Schumann resonance? It looks like the Earth's heartbeat, like she's beating. The waters below, meeting the waters above. Y'all see this? What's happening with our planet, y'all? Our planet is going through a big change right now. It looks like it's hot, too. It looks like there's smoke coming up. But yeah, man, what an amazing time to be alive. The ground is moving, y'all. It's crazy. It's literally cracked. They try to fix it, try to repair it, but wow. Look at this, y'all. Let us know what y'all guys think about this. As the world goes through this shift, remember, you are going through it as well, y'all. So you need to be mindful and be kind to yourself because people are going to be losing it. And this is the test for you. This is the test for you to see if you can handle all this great energy that's coming upon us right now. This fourth, fifth dimensional energy that's coming on the planet right now, and you need to learn how to transmute it. That's why people are going crazy because they don't know how to transmute all that energy. Y'all see it in the sky. Y'all see it in the water. Y'all see it in the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this.
We are now officially in the middle of the shift. And what's happening is the old world is pulling on the new world. And that effect that is going on up there trickles down here to the earth. So you have this spiritual battle that is taking place. At the same time, the physical world is being removed. You may notice recently that you keep losing items around the house, or your belongings just keep disappearing and reappearing. This is the new normal. A lot of us are falling back on our family and friends. Even couples that have been together for years, they are finally breaking up. This is because of the shift that is happening. It's all about your conscious and vibration now. You have a left path and a right path. Your left path will be those who are still stuck in the third dimension. They are still stuck in this material realm, and they cannot think outside the box. Some souls come here and get trapped in this prison, but your whole goal is to ascend. You must break this mental lock and go higher. Now the path on the right, these will be all your people who are trying to grow and are shifting. They are always trying to expand their knowledge. They don't have this big ego and think they know it all. They love to grow. Now you must remember, we are all energy. Energy is everything. We are just living a human experience. The energy within is more important than your meat suit. You must continue to grow mentally. It's you that carry the torch for your family. You carry the torch for younger generations. And you must make the ascension and become an ascended master. You have a choice. We all do. And you must learn yourself before you can learn anything else. Ashe.
Had the most weirdly matrixy experience. I was walking from the beach as this girl started turning around and just started talking to me, right, just randomly. And she says to me, "It's so freezing cold, but it's been a sunny day and it's a little bit chilly, yeah, in Santa Monica." So I said, "Yeah, a little bit." She goes, "You don't feel it?" And I said, "No." She goes, "It's been like this for a couple of years." And I was like, "Really?" And she goes, "Yeah. Have you been living in Santa Monica for long?" And I said, "Yeah, last couple of years." And she goes, "You don't think it's been freezing and rainy?" I said, "Actually, I thought it has been oddly hot." And she goes, "Really?" I looked at her, I said, "We're having two different experiences." She goes, "You're right. I wouldn't have put it like that, but you're absolutely right." And she walked away and I thought, that is what the split looks like. 707. Confirmation.
Yes, we are in the end of times. The matrix is collapsed, the system is collapsing, but it is really the end of time. timelessness. That is why COVID came out right before the consciousness shift, to try and stop people from shifting into their timeless state. What happens when you're in the dream realm and the astral realm? You can create like this. All the realms are merging into this one realm on Earth. We are stepping into timelessness, the end of time. It is not the end of the world, it is the end of time.
So how do you collapse timeline, you want to know? I am very horrible at drawing things, but I did this lovely visual and I'm going to explain it. Okay, so basically we are in a matrix where at any given time there are parallel timelines or parallel universes running at the same time. So we might be, for example, in this timeline right here, but at the same time there are other versions of our Earth with very similar parameters, laws, etc., running at the same time as us. So our basic understanding of quantum shifting is at the individual level. The individual has thoughts, the individual has feelings, and those thoughts and feelings allow them or cause them to make specific choices. Those choices are what lead them into another timeline. And the collective timeline shifting and collapsing is very similar. So when we're talking about a collective timeline shift, it's a group of people who are thinking in a certain way and feeling in a certain way, which causes them to make choices, which then allows them to move between all of the potential timelines that exist within our parallel matrix. When we talk about collapsing timelines, it's usually because this collective has arrived at a choice point, and the choices that that collective has made has put the Earth on a specific path. So right now, we know that there are many different timelines, I just drew a couple, where the Earth is completely destroyed. But if this collective, the dreamers, the starseeds, the 144,000, whatever you want to call them, if they are emitting a certain frequency through their thoughts and feelings, which affect their choices, when they get to a designated choice point, it allows them to move off of the timeline and continue on that path. So when we're saying that they've collapsed a timeline, it means enough of these people over here have appropriately felt to shift the collective over onto a different timeline. And so therefore, this timeline is then collapsed. So it doesn't mean that that potential no longer exists, because that potential is going to continue on and the catastrophe is going to happen. What it means is that the collective that is controlling the vibrational alignment of where the Earth goes next has successfully moved the majority of the collective consciousness that is predestined to kind of transition us onto the new cycle. We have successfully moved the collective over. So the reason we say it's collapsed is because after the choice has been made and they're continuing on the choice point, you're going to continue on that timeline and encounter new choice points or encounter new events. This choice point may or may not occur at a point that is already past whatever would have occurred in order to make this catastrophe happen. So we say it's collapsed because you can't go back there, at least in our current understanding of quantum shifting. It no longer exists as a parallel option based on the choices that the collective have made at that point.
Shift has happened. Now look, that major shift that everybody has been talking about since 2020 has already happened. The veil between the spiritual and the physical world is gone. The fifth dimension ascension is here. A lot of us in the spiritual community have quantum jumped realities. We are in a high vibrational reality where our outcome is ascension. We are living in a completely different world than the ones in the matrix and the ones stuck in old cycles and old ways of life. We successfully did it, and I know a lot of you are feeling this shift. We are becoming fully connected with our ancestors and the ones on the other side. We are truly stepping into our role as light workers on this planet. This 5D world is ours, and it's up to us what we do with it. We could change the whole dynamics of this planet. It's only a matter of time before the whole matrix crumbles before our eyes, and the evil of the government is fully exposed. I just want to say I'm proud of everybody who took this path, and I'm proud of everybody who's part of my soul tribe. We did it, we made it, and we deserve this. Y'all take care. Ashe.
Video, guys. Now you know there's something going on with the sun when the elderly is speaking out about this. This lady is speaking on the sun, how she has never seen the sun do what it's doing right now. It looks like the sun is grabbing at something, which means it's pulsating, which we showed y'all that before. But she has been on this earth for almost 80 years, and she's never seen the sun do this. And she's also stated that the sun looks different. Like there's a bigger sun and a smaller sun, possibly two suns. Check this out, y'all.
Looking at it. Look at the sun right there.
What's it doing?
See that? It look like it's doing it.
That's what people say. That's what people are saying.
Huh?
Yeah, don't stare at it too long. People say it's flashing too like that.
So you've heard that before? I've never seen that. And it's yellow and spot all around. Look at it.
You hear? There's a spot around the sun.
Grabbing at something. I have never seen it.
Imagine what she's seen, y'all. Total different sun. She stated that.
Well, and it was. Because it was bigger when I looked at it the first time.
You see? Probably another sun, right? The sun changing, right? Sometimes there's a small sun in the sky. Sometimes there's a bigger sun in the sky. And she's talking about that, y'all. Y'all need to listen to the elder when they speak.
Because how long you been looking at it?
I've been looking at it 20 minutes.
No, I mean in your lifetime.
No, I've never seen that before like that. I've never seen it like that. And I just went to open the curtains down there, and I couldn't get away from it.
New sun vibes, baby.
No sun look like this. Now look at what it's doing. It's just rising, I guess. And something is over it or something, because it ain't keeping still.
Look, y'all hear that? It's not keeping still. That's because they're always chasing the sun with those planes, y'all. They're always trying to put those things in front of the plane. The sun is a sentient being. The sun is a sentient living being. It is conscious. It knows how to move. Y'all ever watch the sun do its thing in the daytime when it's being harassed by those planes? Y'all ever watch that? The sun literally moves from different positions, y'all. It's amazing. And here she is, like, literally telling y'all it's moving. But yes, listen to the elderly when they're speaking, because they have been on this earth for a very long time and they know these changes. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness.
They got all type of cycles. They got all type of different clouds, cloak shit. It's all type of different new planets that they not talking about. It has nothing to do with Mars, Jupiter, this and that, and this. It's new energy here on the planet. They have to keep you distracted, because if you pay attention, you will literally realize, bro, this shit is over.
Remember how I said that the way that we know the split is happening is people are experiencing a different reality. It's not about a difference of opinion. It's 100% about your ability to have discernment, awareness, and the perception, the point of perception from which you're coming. A while back, when I made that post about ascension is in the middle of happening, I just posted that video about the ocean. And I just want you to go look in the comments. You will see the split in the comments. Because what you'll notice is either anger, complete resistance, people just burying their heads in the sand, just making fun of it. You know exactly in the comments who's 5D. Just by how they answer. Not even because they agree, but the way they answer, that's the split. When you watch videos, especially if it's about something to do with Gaia, or politics, anything that is debatable, look in the comments. You will see the split. It's not that they're wrong. It's that is where they're living. They live in a place where they're accustomed to things not working the way they want, where they have to live with that. And 5D is when you have awareness of it, but the decision is to see where things are different, what you prefer, and to know the difference. It's the difference between seeing and observing and being in it.
Yes, brothers and sisters, we are now in the fifth dimension. All right? Our planet, our realm is now in the fifth dimension. And the system cannot operate in this dimension. You're going to start seeing a lot of things happening. We told you 2024 is the year of death and destruction. Yes. You'll start seeing a lot of things happening that mankind cannot control. The Moors won't be able to control it anymore because the original people have awakened. We who have awakened are now taking our realm into a completely different area of life. It's the awakened ones who are doing this. And just like Brother Kalai said, there's no more weapons of mass destruction that can be used. There's no more. Everything is changing. Everything is being rearranged. The frequencies and vibrations I'm listening to, I'm following the YouTubers, and they're talking about the Schumann resonance spiking every day, almost every hour. It's the energy. It's shifting, it's changing. And we must shift and change right along with it, brothers and sisters. This whole thing that was created and designed, like they said, this is the time of the apocalypse, and the apocalypse literally means to reveal, and everything is being revealed. So now we know how to fight back. World War III is a spiritual battle. That's a spiritual battle. And we're getting ready to fight on a spiritual level, becoming more powerful, becoming more energetic, becoming more in tune with self, with nature. This is what's happening right now. This whole illusion that was created is falling apart. Banks losing money. Things happening. Strange things happening. Creatures out of nowhere just appearing. Yes. All kind of things are happening. And we're looking at a definite change of everything that's around us. We're being more inclined to take care of our health, being more inclined to be more cognitive of everything around us. Brothers and sisters, we are in the fifth dimension. And no, the monetary system will not make it. The music industry will not make it. The cartoon industry will not make it. The movie industry will not make it. They're going to be movies that will never be seen because we're carrying this realm into a new timeline. It's a collective consciousness. I told you, brothers and sisters, the few of us are going to take the many into a completely different life. See, the whole point about the collapse is designed to happen so that everyone who is original to this planet will no longer be under this virus. See, when something collapses or dies, they say, oh, they were shot and they collapsed. They died. So when a collapse happens, that means it's something that's dead. And right now, these beings are literally trying to keep this system on life support as long as they can. But it's not happening anymore. And they're struggling. They're struggling. And we're finding ourselves more reluctant to be in a state of inner peace because our inner peace is causing all kind of chaos all everywhere, just like a tornado. The quietest part of a tornado is in the center of the tornado, but you can't hear anything. It's just peace inside that. But on the outside of that tornado is a raging wind. understand what's going on. We're in the 5th dimension, and we're soon going to be going to the 6th dimension. As we go into these higher dimensions, the energy changes, the energy shifts, and everything literally becomes more powerful. That is those who are a part of nature, everything that is indigenous to this planet and to this realm. Glad to have you here, brothers and sisters. I'll catch you guys later. All power to the multi-chakra celestial angelic beings. May chaos reign through forever and ever and ever. Remember, chaos is everything. Much power to you all.
I am not black.